Okay, I'm too lazy for the intro. Everybody knows what it is. They clicked on the
Oh
video.
yeah.
So today, as our guest, we have Stone Cold. Say hi.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah,
I'm Chief Kick-a-Bitch from the casino.
that is correct. That is true. That's why he has enough disposable income to bankroll me sometimes because of the casino.
Oh yeah.
So most people who know me probably don't know anything about you, like absolutely nothing, because
Oh yeah, I'm with the fucking deep state or some shit.
yeah, because most of the previous people I had on the podcast are from like the like similar group of people. They came from the same area of the internet. You're kind of like the outsider in my friend group,
Oh
and
yeah.
and by outsider
Yeah.
I mean like you're just from a different area of the internet. Cause you're from
Oh
the,
yeah, definitely.
cause from like my classification of things, you're from the Halo side of Twitter.
Yeah, essentially I just left that community because oh my god, it it's not worth it at that point. Just kill all Halo fans at that point.
Yeah,
They're so annoying.
yeah, that's true. I liked Halo until I met the fan base and I was like, fuck, this shit sucks so much. Why are they like this? I don't want to play this game. I don't want to be associated with these people.
Yeah, at that point I just say I hate every Halo game because oh my god, the fans are just so dumb.
That's yeah. But before that happened, uh, I think the way we met was like through Henry Badger. I think that's like
Yep, yep,
that's
that was the dude. That was
yeah,
the dude.
yeah. That was the guy.
This 4 foot Canadian.
True. That's we had him on the podcast some long time ago. Actually, that was pretty
Oh
interesting.
damn.
Yeah, I so far he's the biggest person that we had on the podcast. Like on the followers wise.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So that's pretty interesting. Still got less views than the fucking Goonlore episode.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nobody cared. So
Yeah, that's like it these days.
yeah, people don't care on unless it's of course about the great and amazing Goonistan. Isn't that the right bucket? And
Yes.
yeah, yeah. It takes her a long time to respond sometimes. So you get used to it. She's like a token
Oh yeah.
character on the on the podcast, like a
Hmm.
shield against criticism. You know.
Oh yeah, that's useful to have every now and then.
Yep. Thanks to this person, I can say slurs I wouldn't be able to say.
Oh yeah. Oh, and the Haitian people.
I don't care about those. I listen. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what we think of those people. Hold on. I gotta. That's like okay. I gotta click for like 6 things because of my amazing speed. I have my amazing internet. Oh, there we go. Where is the? That is taking a way longer time than I have anticipated. There we go. So this is okay, not that. Why didn't it copy? I fucking hate my PC. What the fuck is wrong with it? Copy the fucking link. There we go. Wow, I love this. Okay. Yeah, this is the merch store. One of the merch things. As you can see,
Oh man, I remember the merch store. I was looking through that. I was like, "That's fucking hilarious, dude. I
yeah,
need to get one of those someday."
don't get any of these. They're way too overpriced because it's on fucking Redbubble, and I get like 10 cents from every fucking sale because I decided like, yeah, I'm gonna make it as cheap as I can, and I lowered the price of it as far as I could. Unfortunately, Redbubble takes
Dang,
so much money. It's only worth to like a shit post on. It's not worth to fucking do anything
damn.
because of how expensive this shit is. I mean, maybe not for anyone in the US or Western Europe, but like for normal people outside of those countries, this is like
Oh yeah,
no fucking crazy. It's just crazy how expensive this is.
yeah. There's a lot of things that have been getting fucking expensive, dude. It's so unreal.
Yeah, especially if it's like non-essential stuff, like
Oh yeah.
merch, like that shit gets awful. That is like,
Mhm.
especially when you're either don't make money or as I said, you aren't in the first world. It's just crazy.
Oh yeah.
It's just awful. Which
Mhm.
which brings us to one of your biggest what should I call it? I completely forgot the word for it. Uh, Deeds. I think that's the word. Your biggest deeds to for me, which is bankrolling the purchase of the fucking plushie that I have that I'm
Oh
holding right
yeah.
now. You know
Yeah,
what's
that was worth it.
you know what's funny? I had to. Not only did it cost like 320 PLN, I also had to.
Yeah.
I also had to pay 80 PLN extra. Because of
Yeah, the
for
mailing. The
yeah
mailing
for the
of that.
for the fucking international mail. So in
Oh
total,
yeah.
it costs. I'm just gonna say it cost us because it did cost us 400 PLN. It's like $100 American, I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, forgot too because yeah, the international shipping these days now, they're pretty annoying.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't fucking know, so I was like, how would I have known? I didn't care. I was just like, at least I had money. At least I had money on my bank account. Like I mean, way more than I have right now. Right now, I have like 120 PLN on in my bank account because I bought a car like a month ago.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, goated car, but I'm fucking destitute now. I'm broke as shit.
Oh yeah. We're all like that these days.
Yeah, the only way I can make money is either to get a job, which I don't wanna because I'm lazy, or to leech off of other people, which that's like a very. I really wanna do that. Where are they? Okay, hold
Hmm.
on. Hold on, I'm getting cold right this fucking second.
Damn, who's texting me at this hour?
Alright, I'm gonna have to cut that out. Amazing.
Yeah.
People won't let me to just sit for a sec. I had a whole day with nothing happening, and just as I have to do something, people start calling me. I love when that happens. This is amazing. I love this.
Oh yeah.
This is so good, fucking great, and I'm gonna do something if someone calls me again. I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
throw rocks at them. Crazy shit.
Mhm.
Anyways,
Yeah, that usually happens to me too.
yeah, I gotta figure out a way to completely block calls from numbers I don't know. But then that presents a different problem, which is if someone I don't have saved on my phone calls me and it's like actually important, it won't go through. So it's like a necessary evil to get fucking robocalls.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. At least I don't get scam calls because it's fucking Poland and most scammers are fucking Indian. So
Unfortunately, I get a shit ton of scam calls, and they're all like either Indian or I
rob
believe it's Somalians now
yeah,
that are just being exported by the Indians.
there's a lot of those, but like I noticed that Indians are very focused on the telecommunications side. They're very focused on scams that require them to speak, uh, like through a phone, while like
Oh yeah.
most of the people from like African nations, like Nigeria, Somalia, places like that, they usually go for email
Oh yeah.
scams, and thankfully, I'm in Poland, so I don't have to deal with that. But I know for a fact, the second I were to change my uh, the second I go to the States to like live there semi permanently, I'm gonna be like assaulted with fucking like scams.
Oh yeah.
Living in the
Yeah,
United
it happens
States,
almost instantly. It's even in text too.
yeah. I mean, I know that
I
there. What? Oh, sorry.
I get a lot of calls from Wake Island.
Yeah, for some reason, Wake fucking Island,
Mhm.
the military
The Navy
base,
wants me.
the Navy, the Navy wants you, little bro, or other little sis, I guess to be politically correct.
Mm.
I don't want to be lynched by the dark woke crowd. Okay,
Oh God, that sure would be scary.
dark woke. I love that fucking thing. It was so funny.
It that just popped out of the blue for me with all that. It's like, what the fuck is even going on?
I think the dark woke stuff started with like Joe Biden as like a joke from the right, and then it was kinda adopted by the left for a little bit after Trump became a president, and they dropped it. First, like it was funny. They should have stick to it, but no.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They
If they stuck with it, they could have probably won.
not one, but it would have made them a little bit more interesting. Now they are still like fucking. They are basically the political equivalent of concern trolling. That's basically what the
Oh yeah.
fucking American left is right now,
Yep.
and
It is
especially
straight up that.
like the recent few days, at the time of recording, which is like, well, I think like almost a day after the parade you guys had in DC for the army.
Oh, dude, I saw so many people online complaining about the parade. It's just all fucking nitpicking
Yeah,
from the people on
it's
the left.
yeah, it's so funny to me. Like,
Like, don't
oh,
get me wrong, there was a ton of guys doing missteps and such during the parade, and the only ones that were actually doing proper marching was like the armored brigades.
which is pretty funny to me. But I don't think America has like American military has a culture of just marching around and like celebrating, because like it's clear like certain militaries have a culture of being like uptight and doing marches and shit and being like centerpieces like celebrations. The United States military
Yeah.
is just there to blow shit up, and that's it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the only ones that do properly do that is Definitely for the Marines, for sure.
Yeah, those guys probably march a lot of places. They're
Oh yeah.
they're broke as shit, so they gotta walk. uh, can't wait for the annual Navy Day fucking submarine parade. That's gonna be like crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
That doesn't happen. It's just a joke that people made. There was like a picture of the
Hmm.
ocean. It was
Oh,
like
really?
like with
Damn.
with nothing. It was like a joke on the Navy from the Army guys, because there's like a rivalry between like the Navy and Army. Uh,
Oh yeah. That stuff.
ma-
If I
ma-
remember correctly, it just started with a fucking football game
yeah,
between the two.
yeah. I know. I think it's like an annual thing now, right?
Oh yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty cool. It's at least there's enough people in both arms of the service to do something like that. Over in like a country like Poland, our navy is like 6 ships, and I'm not even sure if I'm like exaggerating how small it is, but I'm pretty sure it's like under 10 ships, like actual big ships, excluding patrol boats. I think we have like one submarine. I don't know. I don't remember because I don't care. I don't want to be in the navy.
Yeah.
This
Yeah. Most of the. Yeah, I do know most of the European powers except for like Britain and France.
yeah,
All the rest, they don't really have a navy.
yeah, we don't. I mean, it's kind of hard to have a navy that's worth a damn when you're like the closest water you have is just a choke point. It's a big fucking lake. It's just
Yeah.
because like Norway can have a navy, Finland can have a navy a little bit. Uh, Russia's navy is also asked because like most of its coastline is where the ice is, and
Yeah.
and the places they can like have a navy is a big ass lake, another big ass lake, and right next to 60,000 bases that belong to America. Like okay,
Oh yeah.
it
Yeah.
it
And it
sucks to
doesn't
be
help
them.
them too is that their entire leadership for their navy and stuff sucks. So the Russians are just double fucked in terms of having a navy.
Their entire leadership just sucks. Period. Entirely.
Oh yeah.
There's no
It's just the
distinction.
navy's just the worst out of all. They even have like the worst history of
Yeah.
being a navy.
Yeah, they're not very bright. They weren't very bright. Neither the
Mhm.
commanding officers or the people under them, which kind of,
Mhm.
sucks when you're trying to be a major power.
Oh yeah.
I like that recently stuff is actually happening in the world. There's
Oh yeah. It's been funny to see and look at.
yeah, especially the Iran stuff.
Oh man.
They got fucked
I
up.
just really wish they did that way sooner, like they said they would do it, and then they just did fucking nothing, and now they're actually doing something.
Yeah, I mean, they did something when they were like pushed against the wall where like most of their fucking leadership is gone. Their anti-aircraft capabilities are crippled. They can't like
Mm-hmm.
Israel just fucked them up so hard. It's unbelievable.
Oh yeah, and they like destroy their entire nuclear program.
Again for the like third time.
It's just
Uh,
they let them get away with that. I don't know why.
I mean,
I guess finally they're retaliating, but they're not doing much.
I think I don't want to diminish the loss of life of civilians, but as far as I know, I think in total there were like 6 casualties uh from Iranian strikes at Tel Aviv. 3 people died and like 3 people were wounded. That's like
Damn.
that's as far as I know. I probably they released newer casualty lists, but I checked and it was like 6 people for 150 fucking rockets. Only like 7 of the rockets got through the Iron Dome defense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I guess they were trying to. Well, yeah, they're definitely trying to see if they can overwhelm it and cripple it.
yeah. So the percentage of the fucking rockets that went through the Iron Dome is like 4% of the fired volley. Iran Iran is like Russia. They will do the same exact thing over and over and over again, and then they're gonna say, "Yeah, look at them. We fucked them up. We won. That's it. Victory." And then fucking any other nation comes in, bombs them to shit, gets bored and leaves, and it's just red flag. We are raising the red flag of revenge.
Yeah.
And
It's at that point they just only have hype moments and aura. That's all they can produce.
yeah, the best part is nobody believes them anymore. Nobody cares.
Oh yeah. And it's like I remember the last major rocket attack, they were trying to go all out against the Israels, and they only like 90% of all the rockets, and only one actually killed someone. It was like a Palestinian child in like Gaza or some shit.
Oh yeah, I know. I
Is
remember
that the
that.
one where the rocket went like halfway through the ground?
No, 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 no. That's
No, no, it was like a full
Was
rocket.
that
I know what you're both of you are referring to. Bucket, you're referring to the picture of the rocket just falling down, being a dud, like hitting the ground. It was like someone
oh
posted the picture and said like, "Oh, this is a fucking Looney Tunes ass war," and you're talking about Stone. You're talking about a Palestinian being killed by debris from a shot down rocket from Iran. A rocket
Ah,
came
yeah.
in, Iron Dome intercepted it, and half of the rocket, the booster, fell on top of a Palestinian and killed him.
Yeah.
So the only fucking
Yeah, that's
casualty
the
was
one
a
I remember now.
Palestinian. Which is
Yeah,
like
that was really fun to me. They were aiming for only Jews, and they only hit a Palestinian.
the person, the people they were like out to protect, they killed one of them. Like wow, I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think fucking the United States ever did anything even remotely close to that.
No. No, like the only thing if it happened like that was probably a mistake.
I mean,
Or probably some grunt that just saw it and want to have fun.
I mean, last time the United States had like something like this was in Desert Storm when they had a couple friendly fire incidents against Brits, but that's
Oh yeah.
okay, But at least they like fucked Iraqi shit up. Meanwhile, Iran using okay, well not precision, that's Iran, but like using strikes, they managed to kill not a single of their enemies and killed one of their supposed allies. It is
Yeah.
that country is so fucking gay. It's so fucking gay. And the best part is people who are pro Iran for some reason started posting fucking pictures, AI generated pictures of a supposedly shut down F-35.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was stupid.
I you
It's like
know,
it's not the win you think it is.
it's not a win at all.
It's just not at all. It's just blatantly retarded with them.
It's like I fucking got a group of friends and we went to fight a guy and we all get fucked up and we AI generated a video of us beating him. Like, okay,
Yeah.
that's great. And the worst part is people actually believed it.
Yeah. Yeah. People are generally that stupid. They'll believe, and I just the most flagrantly obvious AI generation.
Anything that is against the United States, those people will believe because of its virtue of being against the United States.
I know, it's just at that point they're just being anti-American.
Yeah, most of them are just straight up. Imagine living in the country, like it's like imagine both of you, because I assume both of you live there, and you probably live there. I don't remember. I know Bucket does. I don't know what state you're from.
Yeah, I'm all the way. Yeah, I'm all the way here in Washington.
Oh, okay.
Literally one of the worst parts.
Every single person I know from the United States says that exact same thing. Yeah, I'm in one of the worst parts.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't.
I mean, well, you don't. You just say, yeah, I live in a shit shack in Tennessee. The glorious shithole of Tennessee. I love it here. You say the same
Yes,
thing.
glorious. I love it here.
Yeah.
I love it here.
Yeah, you say the same exact thing, but as a positive instead of a negative. Yeah, I live in a shithole. I love it here. It's
It's
amazing.
not the worst place to be.
True. I guess you could always be in Syria. Oh well, no, actually, you could always be in China.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in the United States.
Uh,
Or you could be living in Detroit, which is
Or
probably
sh-
the objectively worst.
or Chicago,
Oh yeah.
or like the entire state of
Yeah, they still
California.
got Decepticons there.
Yeah, they still got.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's crazy. How long ago was
Yeah, I
that?
just
Like
hope-
fucking 10, and they
Yeah.
still got those Decepticon niggas running around Chicago.
Mhm.
Crazy.
I just hope Trump just sends off nuclear warheads to California and just glass it.
Cut it off with a laser, like the Jewish space laser that like burnt Hawaii down. We should like
Yeah.
Trump
Yeah, we'll
should
use that.
yeah Trump should use that to cut California off so it just floats off somewhere. They could finally live.
Mhm.
They could finally join up
They can
with
finally
Mexico.
be independent.
They could finally
Yeah,
join up with
yeah.
Mexico as much as they fucking want. Jesus.
Mhm.
It's always so funny to me. I love Mexico. Mexico is the best. Okay, buddy. We're shipping you back to Mexico. No, how can you do this? You're ruining my life. No. Don't do this. It's always the same thing. Come
Yep.
to the United States, you leech off of the United States and its people, and then when it's time for you to get sent back home because you say you hate the country and you don't want to live here, so they give you a solid and say, "Yeah, buddy, we're shipping you off." It's like fucking pandemonium. How dare they? This is illegal, despite the person
Yeah.
being fucking illegally there. It's just
Mhm.
I mean, we don't have that problem. We build a wall. We have like our military like 24/7 there. Uh and we arrest every single guy who goes through, and our people love us for love it. They just love that shit. Meanwhile,
Oh yeah.
in the
That's
United
like the right
States,
thing to do.
yeah, but like with us, it's just illegal immigrants that it's just that they aren't like actively smuggling drugs or something. They are there just sitting there, one time thing. But in the United States case, it's like going back and forth with fucking kilos of drugs, like metric fucking tons of drugs through the border. And there are some people who are like, oh, but like, ooh, how can you know that they're the bad guy? Because they came here legally.
Yeah.
This guy has like ties
it's
to the
that
fucking
simple.
cartel. Like, come on. I hope that
Mhm.
the Mexican government grows some balls and just starts like airstriking fucking cartel bosses, like just executing them. Like, come on.
Yeah,
You
but
can't-
unfortunately they'll never do that because they're being paid off
a lot of the
by the
local,
cartels.
yeah, a lot of the local governments and militaries are being paid off. That's why, fun fact, the most effective and trusted military unit in Mexico when it comes to counter cartel action are the Mexican Marines, cause
Oh yeah.
their bases are located on the shore, like far away from where the Mexican cartels are located, because usually they are located way inland. So every time someone with some balls finally does something, they call them the Mexican Marines, and they just raid shit. There was an incident where there was a high-profile cartel hideout warehouse right next to a Mexican military base. It was like fucking spitting distance from there, and of course, nobody did anything until the Mexican Marines showed up. They did the job, and they went home. The reason they didn't use the local military garrison was because they were being paid off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just straight up that.
Fuck, if we had something like this in Poland, we would have like 24/7 fucking armored cav units stationed on the fucking border. We'd have fucking helicopters flying over. 'Cause like
Oh yeah.
we don't fuck around with that. 'Cause we know what happens when you lose your borders. America
Mhm.
never lost on its own soil, so they don't know.
Yeah, that's one of the main things why you see so many Americans dumb with stuff like that. It's just America has never truly faced something that peril, and they have never just lost an inch of their soil.
Never. They gained always. They never lost,
Mhm.
which is why. And never been occupied, which is why a lot of them just don't appreciate what they have at all.
Oh yeah.
Because, for example, here, like everyone knows history, you have to be willingly ignorant of it to um, be against most of the things we are doing.
Yeah.
So we know how it is. We've been occupied many, many, many times for a very fucking long time. Uh,
Yep.
so we know how it is. But America always won. America always won. They almost never lost in such a fucking way. They lost territory.
Yep.
So they don't really know how it is. Maybe if something like that happened, it would have changed them. But I don't know. There's just
Yeah, it'll just have to take something like drastic.
really,
Like
I think.
one of the major things, like 9/11. Yeah, that definitely did inspire a bunch of people to go to the Middle East and just fuck shit up.
I think now the only way, it might sound very stupid, but I think the only way America could come together is like if either Hitler himself got resurrected, and was like waging a war on everyone. Then everyone would agree that yeah, Hitler's bad. Let's kill him. Or if the aliens came to like attack us. Those are the only two conceivable fucking scenarios, in my opinion, that the polarized America would actually band together and fight alongside each other. Because I don't
Yeah.
believe anything short of fucking uh, aliens nuking half the planet would fix this shit.
Yeah. Mhm.
Cause like I seen how
Yeah, because I
fucking
definitely know. Like, say the Russians try to push into the Europe right now, and they fucking kill a bunch of American troops in the bases. There's gonna be a lot of retards that are gonna say that the Americans shouldn't even be there in the first place or whatever fuck, even though the Russians just attacked first.
yeah. And the worst part is the it's it's gonna be a weird situation because there's gonna be those people on both sides of the of the political spectrum. There'll be like, oh, America shouldn't even be there. We should have gone out of there like years ago. Let's like stay out of it. completely, even though American lives were lost. They just
Yeah,
wouldn't
it'll
care.
straight up be that, and it's just ridiculous. Like we're even the main reason why we're still there even after the Cold War fucking ended. And yeah, I know the Russians are still the Russians. It's because we definitely know, like the American government fully well knows that Europe will just have a bunch of fucking infighting again and all that shit. Because Jesus, looking at the inner workings of like the government of France, Germany, and the Netherlands and such, they're constantly arguing, and there's probably gonna be a civil war in one of those countries one day.
No, no, they're too pussy shit to actually do that. There's no way there will be any sort of civil war in a country in Europe. I'm just gonna tell you that much, because there's no, there isn't a issue so polarizing that people would fight over it in Europe.
That's true.
In
That
in
is
like
true.
in America, maybe there already been a lot of weird fucking things happening, but like in Europe,
Oh
I
yeah,
I don't
we just had
think
a political assassination.
fucking, and multiple attempts too. A lot of stuff was
Mhm.
happening. The only political assassination attempts in in Europe are from the Russians, are from the outside, while
Oh yeah.
like American stuff, from what I've seen, it's mostly from inside. So might be
Oh yeah.
wrong, very possibly I'm wrong, but like
Oh, you're most likely right, cause it's been the Russians or things funded by the Russian government.
yeah, it's it's crazy how awful these things are.
Mhm.
Uh, but unfortunately, I believe that until we legitimately wipe everything that opposes the West out, the West will never know peace. So, as long as Russia and China and the Middle East exists in the capacity as it is today, which is anti-Western ideals, and anti-West in general, we will never know any peace. The
Oh yeah.
second they switch to either pro-West or just not caring at all, really believe that finally we will be able to fucking achieve world peace.
Yeah.
But as long as there are opposing views, and by opposing views I mean objectively awful, evil countries that exist, there's no way the West can
Yeah.
fucking achieve peace anywhere, even in their own countries.
Mhm.
So yeah, this is my very radical viewpoint. I
Oh yeah, definitely. You're
mm,
not wrong. And second too, even some ideologies like fucking communism is still alive and well because fucking idiots still believe in that.
yeah, yeah, that's very unfortunate.
It's just
They will
so
unfortunately believe
ridiculous.
everything.
Mhm. Like I'm still shocked that someone like fucking Hassan still has views even though he's most likely have like raped a girl or something.
I mean, he did say America deserved multiple terrorist attacks and deserves them. But I'm pretty sure something did happen to Hassan. Like there was like some shit going on. I don't know because I didn't care. I didn't like watch any of it. But I heard that there was like something going on with Hassan recently, like a week ago or something. I don't know. I haven't really checked.
Honestly, it wouldn't be out of the question if it turns out true that he did rape a little girl. and is called out to be a pedophile, I would believe that because at this point, it's probably not the first time it's happened. I think most of his victims have been bound and gagged and had their tongues cut out.
I
You know,
think.
that's just the way of the Islam or whatever that Islam will make you believe.
I think I know where you got that from. I think it was Big Bungee.
Yes, absolutely.
uh, it's so sad that he got fucking suspended off of fucking
Oh,
actually
it
terminated.
was.
He was very funny.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure. He was really funny.
I think he still
Like
has.
I was actually fucking yeah. He's still active. It's just he's on like Rumble now or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he has a Rumble channel.
Yeah, he does. I just looked.
I don't know if he uploaded anything in a long time, but
Oh,
yeah.
he recently did. It was just him making fun of Hassan,
Oh,
which I'm all for because I fucking hate that dude. I hate all the people who go out into the left and just start streaming and shit, and they're so fucking boring and gay. It's
yeah.
like, oh my god. And these are the people who get to run Twitch.
Well, there we go. I
And they
finally
have the
found
major
this.
platform. It's just fucking sad to see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did. He did post it like 15 days ago, which I'm very glad that he's still actually doing stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I think he actually, now that I look at it, yeah, I think he was actually talking about, or might be talking about, Hassan's recent ban, because he, like 2 weeks ago, yeah, I looked it up, 2 weeks ago, he got banned, off of Twitch, again.
Oh yeah. But they'll never fully fucking ban him
I don't
permanently.
think. I don't think.
They won't. Like the Twitch CEO is like a fan of him or whatever the fuck.
I mean, they definitely, agree on some things. At least someone there does. So,
Mm-hmm.
I hate all of them. I hate those people. Absolutely.
I really do hope Hassan gets deported if he did get arrested recently.
I don't think they will. I don't think he can be deported.
We just have to pray to Donald Trump. We just have to do that, and he'll probably get deported. Oh wait, never mind. Hassan is a fucking billionaire who can just buy the golden citizenship thing.
Yeah, he's from a family of fucking millionaires. So he can just buy that shit. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But still, there's always something. Uh, at least they can do it symbolically.
Yeah.
I hate that man so much. He's so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst problem is, if I ever said anything even remotely close to what he said, but like on the opposite viewpoint, I would have gotten like fucking uh shot. I would have been like uh dragged out of my fucking house and killed by the fucking YouTube and Twitch moderation teams.
Oh yeah.
It's so
Yeah, because
fucking
there's no
ass.
such thing as a just society anymore.
No, unfortunately not. Not even a fucking pretense of a just society or any justice most of the time in
Mm-hmm.
like the Western sphere. A lot of the times I noticed the West is
Yeah.
not free anymore, I guess, or as free as it used to be. It's still better than the fucking East though, like 100 times better. It's
Oh
bad.
yeah, I would kill myself if I was a Chinese or a Russian.
If you were either of those, you probably would never know how awful you have it. Like at all, you would not know how bad you have it. You'd
Yeah,
be You'd
The
be
only way they'll ever find out, like either a Chinese citizen or a Russian citizen, is that they come to the U.S.
even though
Literally.
even that I don't think even that would help. I think they're so indoctrinalized from I think that's the word. I don't know. They are so fucking brainwashed from fucking birth that I don't think it would work. I don't think it would work at all, even if they went there. The
It's
only
somewhat works. I do know that Russia has been having a fucking brain drain problem for like a fucking decade or two. Not just a decade, a fucking century.
yeah, but that's like the problem is in the name brain drain. The smart ones are leaving, and this you can convince the smart ones with facts. You can't convince the brainwashed retards. Uh,
Oh
e-
yeah.
Even though they will leave, they will be like, "Oh, Russia is the best." Oh, like the fucking Turks in Germany. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Turkey
And
is
like
the
the
best.
Mexicans here.
Yeah, Mexico is the. It's always those fucking people. If I
Oh,
ever,
and the Indians now. They've been so fucking loud and annoying recently,
oh
dude.
yeah,
Oh my god.
if I ever go to the United States, and that will probably never happen, because the only way I would go to the United States is if I somehow found it's gonna sound very stupid, but if I somehow found love there and married, that's the only way I would go, because that is the only conceivable scenario in which I would willingly leave my fucking country. It might be shit here a little bit, the economy might be not that good, but like it's still growing. At least it's growing, and
Mm-hmm.
the government is not that far gone. If there's a problem, we can actually do something to fix it, because the government will listen, because it knows it's not all powerful, and it will actually do something. Which is another problem of the
Mm-hmm.
American government, is I think that they, because they did never like lost to the people, I don't think they know or that they should listen to them. I think
Oh yeah,
they're like
definitely.
way up to like way. They are convinced that they are basically unstoppable. So and they
Oh yeah.
that they don't have to listen to the people. So yeah, I think that's like one of the problems with the government itself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if I ever leave Poland and go emigrate to America, this it's gonna be for only one reason, uh, and only for the right person. And if I stay there, I'm just gonna shut up about it. I'm not gonna speak on politics. I'm not gonna say anything, because I'm a fucking I'm not an American. I'm an immigrant. I will not talk about immigration, because like I have no right to speak about it. I'm there because I emigrated. So I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
complaining if they change the rules. I'm not a fucking. I'm there because, I mean, I'm there because I have to. Basically, it's not a.
Yeah.
I don't. Back in the day, like way back when, I actually like really wanted to live in the United States, because it was the country to live in. But now, even though it's still objectively one of the best countries, if not the best country to live in, I don't want to go there, because the people are so awful. I would just become a fucking domestic terrorist.
Yeah. That's
It's,
a pretty reasonable reaction.
yeah, that would be just so fucking ass. No, the only way to for me to go to the United States is if fucking Tomoyo Mori herself proposes to me right this fucking second, which will not happen.
Yeah.
That is the
That's
only
gonna be a
way.
major hurdle to get through.
Yeah, I'm not fucking leaving this country. Even okay, well maybe the only way I would leave this country is like political asylum, if like everything else was lost and somehow Poland became like a fucking occupied shithole by something, then maybe I would leave. That is like the second possibility. Both of them are
Yeah.
impossible, basically. There's no way in fucking hell any of those are gonna happen. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably never okay. Well, visit the United States probably. Yeah, I might live there permanently.
Yeah.
No, I will never live there permanently, unless they
Yeah.
fixed America just becomes like an actual fucking utopia. Otherwise, I'm not. I'm not going. I'm not living there. It's not worth my health at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Just save your save your mental health, dude. Cause ever since they closed down the asylums and shit during the Reagan administrations, all the crazies get to walk around amongst us.
Uh, it would have been very useful if you guys kept those fucking insane asylums. To be honest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, maybe we should. Maybe we should. Someone should tell Trump that he should fucking get the insane asylums back up and running. That would be pretty
Mhm.
fun. That would be pretty actually
Oh yeah,
beneficial.
that would be awesome.
That would be
Put the
beneficial.
crazies away again.
Yeah. I mean, the crazies would be like fucking uh impossible to deal with because they would be complaining until they would get taken away. When they get taken away, they wouldn't complain, but the people would complain about the crazies being taken away. So I propose a
But it's like,
solution. I propose a solution to that problem. When
lock them in the cage forever.
no, we look up the crazies, and when someone complains about the crazies being locked up, we release the most crazy of the crazies and put them in their house, and
That's a good idea.
then we're
That
gonna
just solved
see.
the problem.
Yeah, that would solve the problem. I'm gonna. Straight up. I'm saying, take all of the fucking MS-13 gang members they were deporting, and instead of deporting them, put them in the put them all in California. Just say, okay, we won't
Yeah,
prosecute
let's see
you.
how it goes for them. They
Uh,
want them here, they'll keep them there.
Yeah, just like
They just can't leave the state.
yeah. California wanted to be a free fucking state. There we go. They are your problem. Fucking do as you please.
Oh yeah. It's just like every single time California begs for like aid or whatever the fuck to drop water on their constant forest fires and shit, I say let it burn. Just let it burn. Cause is it really worth it to help all those people
The
when they're
innocents, maybe.
themselves not even intelligent?
The innocent ones, maybe, but the raving lunatics, no, let them stay there. To be honest, just
Yeah, no way.
don't let them out of the fucking
Yeah, just
state.
yeah. I don't know about the state. We'll just consider California an entire insane asylum.
That could also work. Actually, that would work even better. Just an insane asylum and like an open air prison. Just dump every bad guy there and wait until they
Yeah, we
beg.
just have to militarize the fuck out of the state line, and it's all solved.
Yeah, constant
Oh,
fucking
someone
draw.
left California? They're escaped convicts. Shoot it on sight.
Yeah, there's gonna be like a couple actual border checkpoints for the people to actually leave if they really wish to, but they have to be an American
Yeah.
citizen and
They
really
have to
wish to
take an
leave.
IQ test and a psych eval.
Yep. And the mandatory part of the psych evaluation is to check their reaction to the American flag. If it's anything besides neutrality or absolute positivity, they are going straight back. Because I discovered that the easiest way to differentiate between normal people and absolute crazies is to check their reaction to the American flag. Because, for example, the worst of the worst will fucking spit on you the second you put even the American flag as an emoji in your tweet. They will fucking hate you for it.
Oh, yeah. You are not wrong. You got that right. People just get so fucking pissed. Or better yet, just show them like the flags of like NATO or whatever.
Just And okay, so the United States flag and the flags of like China, Russia, like fucking Palestine, Iran, those countries, and Israel.
Yeah, those are mental illnesses.
Yeah.
Anyone that puts that on their body or anything, unless they're actually from there, that makes
Like
sense.
okay, I
But if
don't
they're
have.
like some sort of Twitter activists or some shit, they're mentally ill. They're
Yeah.
crazy. Lock them away.
Yeah, I don't have any problems with people from countries that live in their respective countries, like actually think their country is the best. That's like normal. I do that all the time. Even though
Yeah,
I say it might be a shithole sometimes, I still think it's the best country ever to live in. That's why I'm not
yeah, that's like
leaving
a
it.
normal fucking behavior, unlike
Yeah,
some people.
unlike certain people. Like even Bucket doesn't want to leave the state.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a response. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know what you were talking about. I'm writing.
What are you writing?
Gunlar.
Oh, is it the cars?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So speaking of, we have
The whole
two.
building explodes.
So we have two. Okay, we have total of three Gunistan lore PowerPoints. We have the short one. That has like 8 slides of lore. We have the Goonverse. What did you call it? Like fucking Goonverse motor history, which is about the different cars of the Goonverse from Goonistan and other countries, and we also
Hmm.
have uh the definitive history of Goonistan PowerPoint, which is all about the entire history of Goonistan. And by entire history of Goonistan,
Nice.
I mean like, for now we only have wars and only wars. We don't have anything else. We just have like
Yeah.
we're going over the stuff we actually know. What do we are going over the stuff that we have already made, and just fleshing it out. Then
Yeah.
maybe way in the future we might go for like the other stuff, but right now it's just wars because we have like a
Yeah.
timeline. So for now we have like 41 slides.
Hmm. Yeah, that's pretty good so far.
Yeah, it's very fun. It's very funny. It's stupid and very funny.
Oh yeah.
And I really like doing this because it's fun. I don't think I mean, I know I'm posting sometimes I sometimes post on like on Twitter uh some of the like random screenshots from one of these uh presentations just to show off what we are working on for funsies. And it's pretty fun, especially when those fucking tweets get the most likes out of all of my tweets, which it is pretty funny. But I have to say, the biggest worst thing that has ever happened to me was when we made this presentation. We worked very hard on the brief history of Gunistan presentation, and the reason is, Tomoy was doing going through multiple presentations that her
Oh yeah, I remember that. It was just you got denied by like one of her admins or something.
I'm pretty sure it was by I think she did that. So
Hmm.
even though we specified in slide number 2, important note, Goonistan is for goons, not gooners. Please remember that.
Yeah, I saw.
Even though we did that, it was just they didn't. She didn't. She didn't go. She didn't do it.
Yeah, it's unfortunately these gooners ruined the name goon.
Yeah, But you know what? You know what made me very, very angry? Actually, pretty angry was when the fucking clubbing seals to death presentation that included a picture of a guy hitting a seal on the head with a metal fucking pike, was included in the fucking live streams, but Goonistan was not. I will never
I
forgive her
know.
for
I thought I
this.
was like, oh my god, dude.
I will never forgive her for this. Never. One day, she's gonna be on the podcast. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Somehow, I'm gonna
Hopefully.
invite her, and I'm gonna mention this. She's gonna probably not remember a single thing about that fucking lesson, but I will. I have it written down under the remember notes on my fucking on the notepad. Uh, I'm gonna remember this. This is like a betrayal. I've been betrayed.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, really. So we have been going through the big Gunistan tier list. Not tier list, fuck. I mean tier list too before. But PowerPoint. Every single time we decide to add something new, we start recording and make it into a podcast episode. So for now we have four uh videos just of us making the PowerPoint, and I decided that I'm just gonna put the link to the unfinished one, the one we are working right now, on my amazing Patreon. That is for $1 a month. So if anyone wants
Yeah.
to see it in for their own, it's on the Patreon. It's like one of the many things I have there.
Yeah, you do that, you get access to my VIP area at the casino.
True, real faction. We have a deal. We're like a. He's my sponsor. He's my sponsor, by the way. I'm sponsored by the StoneCold Casino.
Mhm. Oh man.
Yep. Hopefully my fan isn't too loud, cause it's very fucking hot here, and I don't like it at all. And
Yeah.
I have this fucking thing going for the whole day basically and night. Cause I know,
Same. It's been so fucking hot here recently.
yeah, I know that a lot of Americans tend to laugh at the Europeans for not liking the fucking hot environment, but it's like, well, if you live your whole life in Arizona and you went here and in the winter, you'd probably fucking freeze to death.
Oh yeah.
Like our infrastructure is built for the cold shit we
Oh yeah.
went through for fucking centuries, and recently, legitimately recently, it's been getting warm enough that in the winter sometimes there's no fucking snow, and it's a
Mhm.
novel thing. Like in the even in the 2000 there was still snow. In like the 1980s there was so much fucking snow. It was like till up to your fucking knees. And now there's no fucking snow. No snow at all,
Yeah.
which is very concerning. Imagine living in Arizona and never fucking having summer.
I mean
That's
that stays perpetually in fucking summer.
yeah.
Summer.
So
Because shit gets so hot over there that your fucking boots, like the bottom of them, will fucking melt.
yeah. Or for example, fucking Death Valley, California. It's so hot in there. It's literally called Death Valley.
Yeah, you will fucking get heat stroke if you step outside for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. And the reason they don't feel it is because every single building has like AC built there. since like the fucking
Oh yeah.
Revolutionary War.
Oh yeah. Every American house has AC these days.
Yeah, and I don't think there is a single house in my town, entire fucking town, that has AC. That like, besides like maybe someone's some rich asshole's house that was built in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Cause we never needed that shit.
Oh yeah.
I hate climate change. I just want. I love when it's cold. I love when it's cold, because when it's cold, uh, I just like when it's cold because I sleep better when it's cold. Not
Oh
like
yeah.
not like the slightly cold. No, it's like fucking -5 degrees, and then I'm like sleeping like a baby.
Mhm.
I hate. I just hate warm weather. It's just ass.
Oh yeah.
If I ever get enough money to actually build my own house, I'm definitely getting AC.
Yeah.
Hopefully, hopefully I will one day get enough money for that. Probably not, but like a man can dream.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, we've been sidetracked for like the past hour.
Oh yeah.
Because I wanted to ask one singular question. We kind of got into a rant here, which that's good. That's how usually the podcasts go.
Yeah.
We start off with no topic whatsoever, and we just go from there. That's like every single podcast episode, besides like the Goonistan stuff, because
Yeah.
that's like lore, and we already have ideas for that. So yeah, one question I wanted to ask is like, why did you decide to be like my top guy for no apparent reason?
Oh, I just want to help out someone, and on that day too, got my fucking tax return, so I had like excess income or whatever the fuck, and I need to get rid of that. So I was like, I'm gonna help out a Polish guy. And he's a Fumo, whatever the fuck they say.
I mean, it's based on a Fumo. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's based on a Fumo.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's technically the official fucking name of this, or the name Tomoy gave it, is Fumoy. So yeah, it's definitely based on a Fumo.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, it has to be.
This is the first ever merch I got from anything. Period. That's the first merch I've ever gotten of anything at all, which is pretty
Nice.
crazy. This is the
Yeah, it's
first.
awesome I was
Yeah,
able to get you your first.
yeah. It shows how much I actually enjoy this specific VTuber, which is
Oh yeah, because she's pretty likable.
yes, one of the very few likable VTubers. Most other fucking VTubers I like actually despise. Like I hate with a burning passion.
Yep.
It's so fucking ass, most of them, that I just hate them. I just straight up, I don't want to be near them. I hate them. And
Oh yeah.
truly, it makes me ill.
Yeah.
I hate that shit so much.
Oh, quick question too. How bad is your delivery services, I guess?
Uh, I mean,
Like aside from the international prices and all that shit.
it's fine, I guess, as long as you're home and there's someone to pick up your package or your mail, or you have friends in the fucking like us couriers. Uh, then it's like it's great. When you're not home and there's nobody to pick the shit up for you, you have to walk or go or like drive, to the nearest post, like the post office. They tell you to go to, not just any. You have to go to the specific one, of course. They will like leave
Yeah.
you a little note saying where you're supposed to go. You have to go there and you have to pick it up there.
Yeah.
You have like a
Oh
two
yeah,
week
that's way better
limit.
than what the fucking Germans have.
I don't know what the fuck
Because
the
I have
Germans
a
have.
friend that's stationed over there. They have the most retarded fucking laws over in Germany.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
true.
oh, they delivered to the wrong house. The person gets to keep it. It's like, what the
Okay.
fuck? Yeah, literally. If they deliver the package to the wrong house, that person gets to keep it. Even if it's like your fucking checkbook or a fucking check from your job. It's fucking ridiculous.
This is so fucking retarded.
Yeah, and dude, they have so many workers' law and all this shit that literally screams socialism to me. That basically all their fucking mailmen are lazy as fuck. And so they'll literally take you a fucking year to deliver a package.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of absolutely dog shit uh ideas there in Germany.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like here, it's pretty good. They'll deliver it and drop you off. Like they'll drop it off at like your front door
Yeah,
or whatever mailbox you have and just leave it there. You
yeah.
don't even have to be there or whatever unless you like go to the post service website and tell them that you want to be there or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, over here you have to be there too. Or at least someone uh that can like someone from your direct family or someone that lives with you has to be there to get the package. Otherwise, they just won't leave it there unless it's like a mail that is just not important. They just throw it into the uh, thingy-mabob. I don't
Yeah.
remember what it's called, the mailbox. But you have to be there most of the time, unless, as I said, you have like friends
Oh yeah.
in the
It
like
actually
mail
used to
carrier
be like that
service.
here. Yeah, you actually like before in the past, like around like the fucking 70s or so, you actually had to show up for your mail or whatever. You had to be at the front door waiting for it. I don't know. Basically, some people got really pissed off at that and went postal and shit and shot up a bunch of post offices. That's why getting your fucking mail is so relaxed here.
Yeah, I
Because people
guess.
would get so pissed off, they would just go start shooting up the post office and killing anyone.
Yeah, I
Same with the
guess.
mailman too.
I guess the threat of death does motivate change. So,
Oh yeah.
I guess it's an option. You can do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, uh, stuff's fucked up if you're gonna shoot up the fucking postal office. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, that was very common throughout the fucking 70s. In fact, I think there's still more post office shootings than school shootings. But that'll probably change at the end of the century.
Probably. I don't think there's anyone. I like. Post offices are not as important as they were before. So I
Yeah.
don't think. I
Yeah,
don't
because
think.
the post office doesn't piss people that off anymore.
No.
So, it's probably like there hasn't been really much of a post office shooting. Like the last like terrorist attack on a post office was like the anthrax attacks or some shit.
I don't even remember where that when that was. That was like a must have been a long time ago.
It was like a month after 9/11, I think.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember because that shit did not do anything. Like the terrorists failed at killing people. Like they only killed like 2 people and that was it.
Yeah, because the like in order to do something with anthrax, it has to be ingested in some kind of way. So if they don't do anything with it, nothing's gonna happen. They have to either breathe it in or eat tainted meat. And I don't think anybody's gonna do anything like that. Nobody's gonna be
Oh yeah, when you
sniffing.
get a suspicious mail piece and a bunch of white powder or some shit leaks out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would not. I would literally stop breathing for a sec. I'm like, okay, this must be like a chemical warfare thing.
yeah. Most people are very cautious when it comes to strange things in mail. Like I remember
Yeah.
when some random seeds from China started coming into random people's mail. The government like sprung into action and warned to do not grow them. There might be like a fucking biological warfare thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of the Chinese, did you hear that a Chinese woman try to bring in like some sort of like crop disease into poison
Like
a vast supply of wheat and
oh
shit?
yeah, the fungus stuff. Yeah, yeah. I heard of the
Yeah,
story.
it's like
I
yeah,
I
it's
heard of
like
that. That was pretty
yeah, they keep
interesting.
doing that shit.
Yeah,
They've been doing this shit since like the fucking 60s, dude.
yeah,
They keep
yeah.
failing because literally some fucking farmer here will see him doing weird shit and probably point a gun at them and scaring them.
I mean, they tried to get the fungus into a lab to contaminate the samples. I think.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, that too. It's
but
just
like,
shit is too uptight for them. They
yeah,
can never truly get in.
I think like if they did succeed though, and a lot of people like got infected, that would be like an outright act of war. I think.
Oh yeah, that is a biological weapons attack.
Yeah, I think the United States would like just go ham. They would just like
Oh yeah, straight off the
retaliate.
bat, like people think the Chinese are strong. They are fucking not. They don't have good equipment. All that shit's from the Russians, and it's just a carbon copy. And literally, the last major war they went in was against Vietnam, which is 2 times smaller. And this was right after the Vietnam War ended. And they still fucking lost, even though the Vietnamese were fucking battered to shit because of us.
And most of the stuff the Vietnamese had was from China anyway.
Oh yeah, it's like even the Vietnamese did better than the Chinese. The Chinese they don't have actual good fighting capabilities.
Yeah.
So the second if they try to kick off a war or the US says fuck it, retire your bullshit, it's over for the Chinese.
Yeah, they're probably gonna get fucked very hard.
Mhm. Yeah, no, like fuck like probably one Marine could take on probably around like 1,000 Chinese. It's just the
I
Chinese are
wouldn't
not that good.
I wouldn't be surprised, really. I just would not be surprised like at all. If that really
Yeah.
if that was the case. Cuz like there's a lot of the Chinese, right? I will give them that. They have a lot of
Yeah, there's a
potential.
fuck ton of them.
There's a
But ever since the invention of the fucking machine gun, which was designed to kill as many people as possible in the hopes of
I
never allowing war to happen or
yeah,
whatever
I
Maxim machine gun
yeah, ironically
wanted to make.
ironically got the guy thought that because this is such a terrible weapon of war, they wouldn't nobody would want to wage war and was like, "Nope, you just made it worse."
Oh yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't him, it would probably be someone else. So
It would probably be fucking like Browning or whoever.
maybe someone would make a machine gun and it would be like even 10 times worse than the last one. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
uh What a world we live in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's still better than living in space like a fucking rock, like an alien. Fuck those
Oh yeah.
guys. I hate aliens, even though they are probably don't exist.
They probably do. It's just they're either in the Stone Age or whatever the fuck,
I
or they're
mean,
just really far away from us.
I had a convincing argument on uh there actually being aliens. So when Trump won uh the election, they had to brief it like you know the people had to brief him on what's going on, and uh when he was briefed, one of the first things he did was create the Space Force. So,
Oh yeah.
someone joked that, yeah, I know that aliens are real because fucking when Trump got elected and they told him all the secrets, his first fucking action was creating the Space Force. So,
Oh yeah.
so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, another thing too, like we had a congressional hearing basically confirming that we had alien sightings here. Like we had a fucking whole congressional hearing and everything during Biden, and nobody gave a fuck because that's when all the what the BLM riots were still happening or whatever.
I think so, yeah. Which is pretty funny
Yeah, it was like a
how
whole thing.
it's pretty funny how you can distract people from the existence of fucking aliens by just doing a riot. Just like, yeah.
Yeah, like oh, yeah, the U.S. Air Force encountered a giant flying saucer, and they literally sped off in the speed of light, and no one's caring, even though the government's telling us, yeah, this happened.
Yeah, that's why
It's
they
just so ridiculous.
that's why they did
It's so
that.
ridiculous.
That's why they did that to test to see if anyone would care about like something like this happening while a major social movement, quote unquote, was happening. This, I believe, this was just a test to see what outlandish things they could get away with passing while there are like
Yeah,
social unrests happening around them. That's my schizo
yeah.
theory. I just believe that it was just a test to see who would care.
Honestly, that could be a thing that they're doing because this was literally in the middle of like huge social unrest and shit around the country.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
It's just very interesting how people how something people like 10 years ago would say would be fucking monumental was just confirmed and nobody cared. I know I remember when that happened and I didn't care cuz I was just like, yeah, sure, whatever. Aliens are real. Yeah, let's fucking go. I don't
I mean, we
care.
all kind of knew it because it was like
I
a
mean
not.
I
It
mean
wasn't really a good kept secret, really.
I mean, to this day, I don't believe those were like actual alien sightings. I still believe it's just some super fucking advanced military tech. I just
Oh
believe.
yeah, most likely.
I just
Because
like.
yeah, it was straight up like that because in the past, like a lot of people say the Germans made the first fighter jet, even though that's like
I
there's
thi-
fucking huge evidence that's not true.
I'm pretty sure the first one was actually like the British, like what, Meteor? I think that was the
Oh
name.
yeah, it was like the meteor whatever, but they didn't go with it through because it had like major design flaws or whatever that they were trying to ice out.
Oh yeah, it
And so
was.
like
and
the full functioning one was like the P-80 or whatever.
yeah, the British
That was
fucking.
actually like flyable, and they didn't go through that because the American government said, "Oh, the Germans they don't have fighter jets yet. We don't think they're gonna make fighter jets," and then they canceled the whole program for a short bit.
Yeah,
And then yeah, once the Germans popped out with the fighter jets, they still didn't because a fucking P-51 could still outbeat the Messerschmitts or whatever the fuck.
yeah. the Me 262. The fucking British meteor was like the first flight was in 1943.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That was the one. Yeah,
they
it
didn't.
just didn't get to see service quick enough because it had like too many design flaws or whatever in
No,
the wings and such.
they just didn't use it because they didn't see a point. It was like
Oh yeah, that too.
it was put into service after the first, like a couple weeks after, the fucking Me 262 was like put into service.
Yeah,
Cause like oh well, now we have a point to actually put one. Now we actually
yeah.
have an excuse
But
to
they did it
make
way
it.
too late.
I mean, they didn't have to. The fucking Spitfires and the like the Mustangs are
Oh yeah,
rocking their shit.
yeah, that too. Yeah, it was
It's
rocking the Germans already. So
yeah,
yeah, that makes sense too.
like
Because at the time, fire jets were more expensive to try to create and produce,
and they were
and
way
then they got
more.
streamlined.
Yeah, they were way more unreliable and very dangerous. So they were just like, yeah, let's stick to stuff that works well. The Germans had this very strange obsession with, wonder weapons, like oh the mouse, the fucking
Yeah, it's all very stupid.
yeah.
Cause
Hitler liked mega projects. He was kind of an egomaniac on top of everything else, and he was like, "Yeah, we need big stuff, unique things,
oh yeah,
over-engineered the shit out of it." And just Germany, they just fucking sucked. They just fucking sucked.
yeah,
The only
yeah. They
reason,
just sucked at engineering and shit.
the only reason, they had so much success when when they like started the war was because nobody, like everyone was very naive and nobody was preparing for war besides them. Like
Oh yeah, like the French
if
and the British were
yeah,
just very dumb. They should have seen the writing on the wall. Like the Germans already took like what, 4 countries before Poland.
I mean fucking Chamberlain was like, yeah, we secured peace, so that's why the internet didn't exist. So when
Oh yeah,
your fucking leader comes back to your fucking country waving a fucking declaration from Germany saying we will not invade anyone, we promise, and saying we have achieved peace in Europe, you'll believe it and you'll listen. So it's like, you can't really do much. But
yeah.
Chamberlain
But
was
there's still some writing on the wall right there because like
you want to know
literally
something?
there's like still like broadcasts they were saying and shit.
Yeah, the reason we had World War II was because Chamberlain was a fucking pussy. All he had to do was stand on like Czechoslovakia, I think. He would
Yeah, all you have to do was stand right there,
like just
and the Germans could have backed down.
no, not I mean uh the German military, some of the generals were plotting a coup, and they told the British, as long as you stand against Hitler on the Czechoslovakia, and when we will start a coup when he invades. But Chamberlain
Yeah,
was like, no, 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 Hitler, you can have Czechoslovakia, and Hitler just took it.
yeah.
The fucking German, the good Germans that wanted to get rid of Hitler before he could do anything were stabbed in the
Oh
back
yeah,
by the fucking British. So that fucking
yeah.
sucked. We could
It's
have
always the
saved.
fucking British.
I mean,
We have
if
now we have a million Middle Eastern wars and shit now because of them. Because they can't draw on a
them and
map.
the French, they are like, those are. I mean, I think even if they did better borders, I think the Middle East still would have been a shithole. I just,
Oh yeah, it most likely would have been still,
I
but it would
believe
have been less common, I think.
maybe I believe it's because of the culture they have. If like Islam was not as extreme as it is, I believe that over time, uh, the Middle East would become a way more stable place.
Oh yeah, cause like literally a lot of them could be like Dubai and shit, but no, no, we have to have religious wars and shit. Like that's why Syria is actually starting to do well now because they realize it's fucking pointless to have these religious wars and shit.
Yeah, I really hope. Like right now, I'm saying this truthfully. I really hope that Syria will like straight up become like one of the most prosperous countries in the Middle East. I really hope that
Dude,
happens.
same.
Cause like
Same.
I don't like their religion. I'm just gonna straight up say I don't like Islam. I don't agree with anything they like preach. Well, I can't say anything because it's kind
Yeah, they'll
of.
declare a jihad
I
against
mean,
Afghanistan and everything.
no, I'm talking about like cause a lot of the things in Islam are also in the Bible, so I can't just say I disagree on everything, because obviously if like some things are just taken from the Bible, fucking verbatim sometimes. So but like I disagree
Oh
with
yeah.
a lot of stuff Islam is about, but as long as they like keep to themselves and not be like Islamist jihadists, and they actually try building their country to be
Yeah.
better, uh, then I'm all for it. I'm happy for them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm all for that too because literally all they have to do is just not drag the fucking world's attention towards them.
Yeah, they just
It's
have
like
to.
that's one of the biggest fucking fuck ups Iraq did.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
If
they invaded Kuwait,
yeah,
they increased oil prices and everything. Everyone got pissed at them.
yeah. If Saddam just sat there, I believe because he was such a big enemy to Iran, I believe that if Iran still became a shithole, it was like still the same as it is today right now. I believe that the West would actually warm up to Iraq, and Iraq would warm up to the West.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of countries that were warming up to Iraq until they invaded Kuwait.
Yeah, which is pretty funny, he like fucked up. It's pretty funny. I mean, well, it's history. We can't really change much. We can only say what if. But I think that in the long term, Syria is gonna like, if they succeed, of course, it's gonna become like a beacon of hope for the Middle East if they don't get
Oh
fucked
yeah.
over, and if they don't fuck up. Like, I truly hope that the best for them. Now that
Yeah.
the fucking Assad is gone, fucking go, Syria. Let's go. Fucking
Like thank God, dude.
become
It's like
become a
about time.
yeah, become a first world country to spite literally everyone.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's like I'm definitely hoping that they succeed in doing that and just achieving first world status because that is an actual possibility for them and it could actually inspire the other countries to do the same and not have these pointless conflicts.
I know that a lot of young people in Iran, like college students and stuff like that, really don't like the government. So I believe if Israel decapitates enough, like the chain of command, they get rid of them. I truly believe that
Yeah.
the young people might have a chance to change Iran into like a second Syria, as in a good way,
Oh yeah.
like become an
Yeah, I
actually
think that could be a
prosperous nation.
possibility.
Because Iran was a good fucking country before the fucking uh the Islamist revolution they had.
And what's worse too is the Islamist revolution there was caused by the Soviets.
Yeah,
They literally brought a bunch of people like from exile because they kept committing a bunch of crimes because they believe it was in the hopes of Islam or whatever. And they brought them back to Iran in the hopes of starting a revolution, which they did. And unfortunately for them, they turned on the Soviets and decapitated some Russians.
yeah, it was pretty funny because Iran was like an ally to the West, and Soviets, of course, couldn't have that because it was very close to Russia. So they were like, "No, we're gonna replace you with our own allies." And the Soviet allies were like, "Fuck you. We aren't actually allies. Go fuck yourself." And
Yep.
and now surprisingly they're actually friends. So that's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's what I find surprising too, because Iran's a fucking theocracy, and they've already stated before that they hated China and Russia, but they're buddies.
Yeah, it's pretty funny how all of the countries in BRICS hate each other, yet pretend to be on the same side.
Every single time I see that fucking BRICS account pop up, there's like a fucking million like Indians saying that BRICS will replace the dollar. Like,
Yeah,
what are they gonna replace the dollar with?
the BRICS money.
I don't,
Oh
I
my
don't
Literal
think
goodness.
they even
bricks.
have like a full-on currency or some
They
shit.
don't. They don't have a currency.
That's funny.
They don't have a currency that is like on the same.
It's just
No,
non-existent.
they don't have a unified currency. They just don't have a unified currency. So yeah, no,
Yeah.
they cannot do anything.
Yeah, in the past before like the EU, it was just the dollar and shit, which worked pretty well. And then now you have the EU, and you have the euro, which isn't a bad idea.
I think right now, as far as I know, I think the euro might be overtaking the dollar a little bit.
Oh yeah, back then before it was like $5 for 1 euro at the peak, and now it's like one. It's like $2 for 1 euro.
I think so, yeah.
I can't remember because I remember when the euro was at the peak and it was worth a lot. It's just the European Union made really bad decisions that fucked themselves over.
Yeah, 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 unfortunately they did kind of do a couple stupid decisions.
Yeah, I blame the French and Germans for that.
Yeah, a lot of them are, yeah, unfortunately some of them are, unfortunately, mostly because of the two countries.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I have a question. Completely unrelated to anything, but if you go to this link, can you tell me what you can do?
Let me see.
Because it's like the link to my page, and I'm trying to do something here, and I'm just wondering what if you can access for example, the Gunistan lore PowerPoint if it's there. Because I can only see it as either the creator or the subscriber. I can't see it as someone outside, so I can only like.
Yeah. All right, let me log into it.
Because I just want to see. Could you like send me a screenshot of this? I just want to see how it looks like. Because I have like 4 posts right now, and I just want to know how it looks like. If you can access
Home.
if you can access the.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I see him.
Okay, so could you send me a screenshot of the first post I guess, like the
Yeah, no problem.
because I want to see how it looks like, and I can't really do it on my own.
Yeah, yeah, I hate it when companies do that. Like, they should be allowed
Oh,
to
okay.
show
It's
you what it looks like from the viewer's perspective.
from like the person who hasn't paid, because I can see it from the creator and from the subscriber who's paying, but I can't see this, for example. Okay, so all right, so the PowerPoint is okay. All right, that's great. This is amazing, actually. That's very good. Because I was wondering
Yep.
if they can just access it or not, but I can see that the people can't, so they have to pay $1 a month.
Yeah, no. For all of them, they have to
Yeah.
join to unlock, it
All right,
says.
that's great. That's amazing.
Yep.
All right, thank you very much for your help.
Yeah, no problem.
because I was wondering how it looks like. Cause yeah, I've been trying to actually upload stuff to this fucking thing. Cause like yeah, I got this thing here. I just don't know what to do with it. Nobody's gonna subscribe to it unless I actually put stuff here. So I decided, yeah, I'm just gonna
Oh yeah.
slowly start uploading like raw video. For example, recently we have been with the previous podcast guest. After the podcast, we played a game called Snoot Game. It's a parody of what was it? It's a parody of Goodbye Volcano High made by like 4chan. So we
Yeah.
like played through it for like 4.5 hours straight. Uh, Nico, he was the podcast
Damn.
guest. He said that he's gonna edit it down, get like the most like the you know edit it down to the funniest moments, which I don't.
Yeah.
I hope he actually does that, and not just like funniest moments to him, but like funniest moments in general, because there was a lot of funny moments. But
Oh yeah.
I decided that instead of just deleting the 4.5 hour long fucking video, I'm just gonna upload it on Patreon as like a as just a video.
Yeah.
Since like I got it, I can do it. There's nobody like I can't post on YouTube because we did use a couple slurs. So
Yeah, I see.
and
Yeah, you'll definitely have to edit out those.
and definitely I can't. I also won't post on YouTube because like 4.5 hours long and it's fucking boring. Nobody's gonna watch that shit. So I'm like, yeah, it's gonna go on. It's gonna go on Patreon as like an additional thing. Cause why not?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's better not risk the YouTube channel since YouTube's been cracking down a lot.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Did you wanted to say something,
Mm-hmm.
Bucket? Or
No.
no? Okay. 'Cause I think I had you, or at least your microphone. Anyways, thank you. Anyways, yeah, yep, that's Cuck Bucket for you guys. She does that sometimes on the mic, for no fucking reason. Fucking lesbians, man. Anyways,
My God.
anyways, I don't know what else. I don't know what we can talk about now. I think we we talked about everything we could. uh, we have been talking for
Oh,
like
I do got something.
we've been talking for
Uh,
like an hour and 40 minutes now. But like yeah, we can keep going. I have time.
yeah. Oh, when do you think Arma 4 is gonna be finished and shit?
The release date is set to be in, as far as I remember, uh, 2027. I don't remember the exact date, but it's 2027.
Yeah. Cause dude, I've been playing Armor Forger recently, dude, on my fucking console since my PC broke. Holy shit, it's pretty optimized at its current state.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a lot. Most like it doesn't have all of the features Armor 3 had on.
Oh yeah, it
It's
doesn't have that same stuff. But I can definitely tell once 4 comes out, it's gonna get on par with that. Because at this point, it's basically a tech demo,
yeah,
a
it's
glorified tech
yeah,
demo.
it's a glorified tech demo.
But it's pretty good for one. I won't lie.
I mean, I haven't played it, and most likely I won't because it's as far as I know, it's only like multiplayer.
Yeah, it's only like multiplayer.
Yeah, so I don't really like that stuff. I don't like multiplayer only games. It can be co-op, but it must have single player for me to enjoy it. Actually,
Yeah.
hold on, I'm gonna test
And
something.
judging from the
Uh,
patch of Arma 3, once they come out of Arma 4, they did say they're gonna have single player and co-op modes and shit.
yeah, which is what I'm here for. I really hope that the Arma 4 will have a comparable or even better, not only mod support, but the Eden editor. Hopefully, will be on par or even better than the Arma free one.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping so too. Because the mod support currently for Reforger is actually pretty good. They just recently got mod support for PlayStation users, which that was I know that's fucking hard because I know Sony is so fucking upheld with their standards and shit. So they definitely did something good to convince them to let them have mods support.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they've been having a lot of fucking boot camps and shit for mods. And they're pretty good too, so it's definitely Armor 4 is gonna have it's gonna be peak with mod support for sure.
I mean, it must have mod support considering like that's what made Arma free like the best game ever.
Oh yeah, it's even what created fucking DayZ.
Yeah, I mean that was from Arma 2. Arma 2 created Daisy
Well,
as a
yeah.
mod, and then it like uh went from there.
Oh yeah.
Can't help to see that. Okay. Alright, so while we were talking, I went through to see how if I can upload videos directly to Patreon, and I have learned that the only way to actually do this is either by a like I can do it like upload the video directly to Patreon or through a URL, but uh, to upload directly to Patreon, I
Hmm.
my Patreon has to be. It cannot be set as only like I mean, it says it's my account is set for like creating like adult content, which I didn't set it as such. Uh, which I'm concerned because I
Hmm.
didn't do that, and I can only do it through fucking links. So now I'm trying to figure out how can I unfuck this mess.
Yeah, that's fucking bizarre.
It's very interesting, and I completely forgot what I did to change all this.
Hmm. Yeah, it must have been like that new AI
Oh, okay, all right.
moderation thing that they implemented and it fucked people over. So,
Never mind. I see. It's uploading
oh, nice.
videos on Patreon is only accessible to uh creators with early access. So Patreon video is not currently available to creators who make 18 plus content. However, we hope to expand eligibility to more creators in the future. Okay. So, Patreon videos is only an early access feature. Okay. So, it's an early access, and because my account is just brand fucking new, basically, with no one subscribed, that's why I can't do it. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Hmm. sort of a choice. Upload into my YouTube as like a unlisted video, which I could probably do, or have a
Oh
have.
no, don't do it unless or whatever the fuck. Don't upload to YouTube because they now look through
Oh yeah, I
unlisted
forgot.
videos
I
and
did.
shit.
They look through unlisted videos. Huh. So I wonder how I can do
I
this
think
now.
that's dumb as fuck they even do that because it's unlisted. It's not gonna hurt ad revenue or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but they, they hate their creators. So yeah.
Yeah, we're basically slaves to them.
I could do it on. Actually, now I realize I could probably make a special account on Rumble that is just for videos that I can just so I can link them on the fucking like on the
Yeah,
on my account here.
yeah,
I could actually let's sign up to the fucking Rumble account. I'm not gonna be using literally any like I'm just gonna be uh doing this. Oh, I'm not gonna be doing anything on fucking Rumble besides what I just said. It's just gonna be a place I upload videos until I get my ability to upload videos directly to Patreon itself.
yeah.
Okay, let's see where the fuck is P. There it is. Papa Poland. Yep, I agree. Yeah, verify that I'm human. Pyro dude is already taken. Fuck.
Damn. Oh my god, this Chinese gonna kill me.
Pyro dude the
Nope.
Great. Let's check this one out. Yeah, there we
Oh
go.
thank god.
All
What
right.
the fuck is that name? Latinx Gamer? Oh my god.
Oh. Super soldier.
God, it's just so funny when you see usernames like that. They're so hard to come by these days. Since people, all the fucking game companies now just do automation with their
Yeah, you
fucking username detection.
yeah, you can have nice things.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to select
Yeah, I
this.
miss the username from my friend that he had. It was called Orphan Molester, whatever the fuck.
The fuck?
Okay. Oh my god. I mean, that's something, I guess.
Yeah. I still can't believe my friend got away with that. That was his Xbox name for like when did fucking Xbox first come out?
I don't
Like
know.
he's had that since fucking forever, dude.
That's actually
And they
impressive.
just recently got him. It's fucking amazing he had that. It wasn't even like hidden or anything. It was just orphan underscore molester. Just like that.
That's
He
crazy.
probably had a friend on the inside at Microsoft. He has to have. If he got away with it that early.
Maybe. Uh I never had a weird username. I only had like normal ones, so I can't relate really.
Yeah.
But I know that Cogbucket got his username from Roblox. That's
Oh yeah.
that's the that's where Cogbucket came from.
Hmm.
Until they made like told her to change it.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't my username. It was a roleplay game on a.
Oh.
on a video game.
I was a okay. All right.
First name Cuck, last name Bucket, police officer.
Amazing police officer. Officer Bucket. If only you had the amazing ideas you had for names back then as you have right now. So just Private Carl Cooter.
Carl Cooter is genius.
Yeah, it's good, but I don't think it'll ever beat Hawk Krauser. I think like I peaked there.
Yeah.
That name was so funny. This fucking nigga right here, Bucket. Like every time we started like talking about Goonistan, that's the first thing I had is Hawk Krauser and laughter. 'Cause that's like it was like a fucking parasite in her head.
Yeah.
But the name is pretty funny. Hawk Krauser. I outdid myself there, to be honest. I think I peaked. There's not there will never be a name better than that.
Yeah. There's just no more fucking
No,
geniuses like that anymore.
there will always be ideas. There will just never be as good.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, we've been here for approximately 2 hours. I think that this was a successful podcast. Definitely longer than I anticipated.
Hmm.
I think it's longer than the last one with fucking. Yeah, it's like 40 minutes longer than the last episode with Nico.
Damn.
So it's almost as long as the one with Gangmer. So you're up there. You're like the third part. Like this is the third podcast episode in length from the new batch of guests. The longest one is with Wacrobat. That is like 3 hours and 14 minutes. So
Yeah.
you can be proud of that. Now,
Awesome.
what we need to do is get Darth Sadis on this podcast. Because I've been trying to for the past couple years, and that nigga, that man, is refusing to hop on the podcast.
Just tell him to fucking mic up or he's a fucking little bitch.
I did. He just doesn't respond to my
God damn.
to my DMs. Even though I don't think he sees them, but he sees my replies, and I do tell him to hop on, and he doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. You'll fucking get him someday for sure. I'll be sure to help you pester him
We're gonna get that
if you
shit.
need to.
At
But
some
sometimes
point.
you just need to annoy a fucking man
Yeah, I
to get him the mic up.
Yep, absolutely. And I'm gonna get Sadis on here. This is gonna be the first time he's gonna speak in public ever, and it's gonna be on my podcast. And I'm gonna get him here. And I don't care what it takes, but I will get that man onto this fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Speaking of people I should get on the podcast, I should probably also get Snake on here, because he hasn't been here in a long time.
Oh yeah.
I think he got suspended
Yeah.
off of Twitter, as for or I deleted his account. I
He got suspended.
Oh yeah. Okay, he got suspended, and he hasn't made one since. So we should get that guy. on
Hmm.
the next episode after this is gonna be on Sater, who also left. I mean, he left Twitter, and everybody wants to know what happened to him. So I'm gonna make a video on interview with him on that.
He left us too soon.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, he probably OD'd somewhere.
Shot to death in Zaporozhye on the front
Yeah.
lines. Drone strike while he was trying to get bread. So sad.
Yeah, he had a FPV drone hit him.
Yep. Very sad. A hero of Ukraine. All right. I think we're gonna finish now. I don't know. I don't think we have much to talk about anymore. I don't have any ideas
Yeah.
really. I've run out of anything. I'm spent really.
Same.
So yeah, we have a nice almost round number. 1 hour, 2 hours and 1 minute. So respectable. Definitely on the longer side. Now I will.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna find a image to put in the background, as always, because I'm lazy, and I'm just gonna put a random ass image. So if you have any ideas for an image for the background for this episode, send it in the group chat.
Yeah, I think I got a few shit. I don't know. I have to look through my fucking gallery because I have a million fucking things, dude.
I also have a lot. I just don't have anything that I think will fit, or at least be funny enough to put. So
Yeah.
I have a massive sort later folder that I haven't sorted yet. Probably never will.
Oh, yeah.
Make it a picture of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That could work actually.
Yeah, that can work.
I'm gonna do that. Thank you, Bucket. You may not speak a lot, but when you do, it's very useful, and I appreciate it.
They call me Captain Speak.
Well, there's a lot of different pictures of him. Oh,
There's gotta be a really good one somewhere.
oh, definitely, there is a good one. I think. Check this one out, guys.
Looking right now.
Bucket, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that could be a good one.
There's also this.
Yeah, those are good ones for sure.
So
Why is it 5 megabytes? Hold on.
well, did you find something even better? No, I can't wait to
That's
see.
3 megabytes.
It's 3 megabytes. Meeting Stone Cold.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That
that's
is a good one.
this is gonna be
That is a must-have.
that's going into the background.
That is going. That is definitely going in the background.
Stone Cold.
That has to.
Yeah, and look. Yep, that's it. That can even be the fucking thumbnail for all I care. It's goated.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I think that we can call it quits now. It was very fun.
Oh yeah.
And I'll probably, if I run out of podcast guests again, I'm gonna call up you. I'm gonna call you up.
Alrighty. Yeah, I don't have issues going back here again.
Yeah, cause this podcast is amazing. I act like every guest is someone very important. Meanwhile, it's just like a friend, and then we talk about random bullshit for an hour or two.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's just a voice. It's just a normal VC sesh, but I'm recording it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that is it for the podcast episode. Everyone say bye.
Alrighty. Bye bye.
Bye.
Amazing.